This thing is being producer, director, talent, lighting, the boom guy, the sound guy. This is not working. I need a team. Like so, like that. Sabona. Good afternoon, morning, evening, Sabona, Molo, Dumela, Sanbonani. Hi. Basically, it's been a minute. It's been more than a minute. It's been 4 months. Whew. Since my last upload, and well, what can I say? What can I say? What can I do? I'm really nervous, obviously. Speaking to a camera is always a little bizarre when there's no one else in the room. And the lighting, the lighting is like this. So if I could put the camera here, it would be perfect. But unfortunately, this is literally the spot. If I just sit like this, when my face gets the most lighting. But that's not your problem. I'm the director. I'm the producer. I'm the lighting lady. I am lines, I am story writer, I am editor, I am sound, I'm every woman. But let's get back to the purpose of my return. So I basically left YouTube and I decided to pick up the camera today. As you can see, the aesthetic is very, not me, a little different. That's because I'm not in my own place. But let's handle that when we get into your questions that you guys ask on YouTube. Alright? Anywho, I thought it would be really lovely as a way of slowly coming back to YouTube that I do a live update / Q&A session with you guys and tweak my skills a bit and get back into the rhythm of things, because at the moment there's no rhythm. Also, can you guys see me supporting black businesses? Yes, darling. Hello. This is the Love Kinks weightless satin duke, guys. Sino's quality is amazing. She gets like 10 out of 10 for quality. She gets 10 out of 10 for delivery. I ordered this and it was in the house in 2 days. Like, baby girl. Anyway, it's beautiful and I love how this wasn't even planned. How this lavish sultry maroon matches my mother-in-law's setup. I thought it would be fun if, as part of the video, I included a bit of a mask. So I'm going to be trying one. To be honest, I'm doing this now also because I had a mask on 3-4 days ago. It was a clay mask. It was some discount brand. Sorry. It was some discount brand. And it cost like, I think 40 bucks. So it wasn't too pricey. It was just okay. But it burnt the bottom of my face, and so I've been working on hydration since to try and repair the damage and just get my skin back to where it was. So I've got these two. This is a Moisture Bomb tissue mask. Super revitalizing, super hydrating, revitalizing. Sounds amazing. This says tissue mask even and matte. I didn't actually see that. It says it's the Garnier Skin Active, and it's even and matte with instant radiance. I think not. We're trying to get hydration. We're trying to get, like, are they the same brand? Actually, Garnier busy ripping us off. I thought I got 2 different brands, but same brand. So it's gonna be the Moisture Bomb for sure. Let's get to it. So the first question I'll be answering from you guys is, this from? It's from a couple of people. It's from 4 different people. So what I did is I took, you don't want to know actually, you're not interested. Let's just give me some questions. This is from Van Bat. This is from Tuli Tools. And this is from, who's this? I cut the name. I'm sorry, person. I'm really sorry. But I'm going to answer your question because you're the bomb, you're the best, you're the baddest. So the question was, where on the planet are you? Where? Darling, wouldn't you like to know? Literally, I think somebody said, where on the planet are you? Somebody said, where do you live? Somebody said, are you still in some place? I don't know. I think she said Cape Town. No, that's the answer. It's so cold, it's so cold, it's so cold. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oof. I must say, it's very scary looking at this. I feel like Freddy. Oh, much better. Oh, the blue part was actually what was stopping the white one from like completely connecting with my face. So as soon as you get the foam off, it's so much easier to apply. Ganya, you're just wasting paper. Save the trees. Just give us the mask. Leave that blue foam of yours. I don't know what it's supposed to do, but it did nothing except disturb the process. But 10 minutes later, I'm here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to watch this, but it is what it is, honey. It is what it is, okay? First question, why did you disappear from YouTube? Okay. So, a lot has happened in my life from March till now. I moved twice, technically, inter-province moving. Beginning of Feb, we moved up the street in Umhlanga to a new place where I meet the Magwenyas. I'm sure you guys saw that video. If you didn't, I'm gonna put the card right up here. Click on it, or up here actually, do whatever. And then we moved up the street. We actually moved on the 1st of March, so that was straightforward. We thought we'd be staying in Umhlanga a bit longer, and then like 6 days after the move, we get a request from my husband's bosses to basically move to the Eastern Cape. Okay, then we pack everything up, planning to move end of March. Then lockdown happens and Cyril is like, pow, 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 you guys aren't going anywhere. And we're like, okay. So we stayed, but we had packed and we were ready. Well, sort of ready. We hadn't found a place yet, but we were ready basically for the Eastern Cape. And then I think around June, when the restrictions kind of lessened, we were supposed to then move right to the Eastern Cape. And then things changed. Then the company said, you guys need to move to Pretoria. So at the time, it was a bit difficult finding a place in Pretoria, and as you know, with lockdown, it wasn't as easy to get around, to see places, find a place you really like. If we moved to Pretoria, we'd have to settle. So we decided that we would move temporarily because my husband was working from home and I was studying. We would move to the Free State, to his parents, and just temporarily be there while looking for a place in Pretoria. So while all of this is happening, we're packing up, we're leaving. I think we left Umhlanga on the 31st of July. Was it July? Or was it on the 1st of July? I think it was actually the 1st of July. We left Umhlanga on the 1st of July for the Free State. And then when we got to the Free State, I left and I went to Mafikeng, to the Northwest, to visit my family, my mother, and to study there because my exam was insane. And I needed all of the time. I hadn't been able to study from Feb actually, because we moved in Feb. From Feb, until June, I hadn't been able to like really study, and I needed absolute change of scenery. I needed absolute focus, and I needed a place where I would be supported and where I would be my own priority. So I left and I went to the Northwest, where I was with my mom in her house, hello, of course. And then I studied there basically until October. I wrote my exam on the 28th of September, I think it was. I don't remember the date actually, but it was like 20-something of September. I wrote my exam, and then now it's October. I'm back in the Free State. That's a lot. So yeah, that's just it. I couldn't YouTube all this time because equipment was packed in boxes, because I didn't have the camera when I left. Things were all over the place, and I didn't want to compromise the quality that I had gotten people used to. I think that's like one of the greatest pressures I experience with my personality type. It's just setting myself up to this level of quality and editing and just like a lot of stuff, that it makes the process of making a video very draining, which is why a video like this, where I just sit down and I talk to you guys, it's so simple, it's so easy. And yeah, I'm trying to get myself back into the rhythm of YouTube through such videos, so that ultimately I can get back to the cooking as well. However, because right now I am not in my own place that represents me, that has my aesthetic, I'm a little apprehensive to cook, because I know I won't be delivering the quality that I think I have gotten my viewers used to. So I don't know, we'll see with the cooking videos, but it's not looking too promising at the moment. But I have kept you guys absolutely updated on my meals via Instagram stories. If you're not following me on Instagram, do the right thing, but don't follow me because you want to see me. I mean, I'm pretty and all, but follow me because you're interested in the content, okay? And then Nate Genetics at Nate Genetics asks, how are you? Girl, I'm fine. I know it's a generic response, but I think at this point, fine is the best that I can do. Things have been like a roller coaster. You have like really good ups. I passed my exams and then really bad downs. Just personal problems and life getting me down. And also, passing my exams doesn't guarantee me to get to where I want to go. So yeah, I'm okay. I'm honestly okay. I'm grateful. I'm definitely in a period or in a season of gratefulness. I am so grateful that my family is well in a pandemic, in a time where people are losing their jobs, in a time where people are not well. Mental health issues are on the high. Gender-based violence is also like rife right now. And my family's well. There's nobody who's struggling with those things. Yes, some people in my family have lost their jobs, but God has managed to sustain them even in that loss, that they're not in a place now where they're begging for bread. And so yeah, I'm in a season of gratefulness, if anything. And emotionally, I'm healthy, I'm well. I have a place to lay my head at night. I have food in my belly. I'm fine, honestly. That's how I am. And I hope you're fine too, Nay, and everybody else watching this. Taking care of yourself, staying hydrated, taking care of your mental health. You can tell that I've been watching a lot of YouTube. Anyway, so third, I don't even know what number question this is. Tepo, her handle is, let's see, Tepo _M_ Hove. Oh yeah, Tepo, Mandy. Basically, Mandy. Hi Mandy. Mandy asks, is your husband vegan too? I'm asking because I really want to get there, but 2 pots would be a strain. Yeah. One of the things that I didn't compromise, that's the word. One of the things I didn't compromise on when looking for a partner was the same values, even as far as food. It just makes life easier when you're now building a family if you have the same values, because that means that it's one less thing for us to argue about. Because if you know anything about marriage, you know it's you've picked somebody to argue for the rest of your life. So yeah, I made sure he was plant-based or planning to be plant-based or on the way to plant-based or a struggling plant-based person. That way, yeah, they wouldn't be a struggle. So yeah, he's fully plant-based now and he's happy with the food. There's only one pot, and I completely agree with you. The 2-pot thing is a strain. My advice to you, because I've been living with non-plant-based people, carnivores, omnivores, I don't know what to call them, just normal everyday people who eat a normal everyday diet, no special dietary requirements, is cook what you are gonna eat. So if I feel like coleslaw and cabbage and oyster mushrooms and potato wedges, that's what I'm making. If they don't like that, they will supplement with whatever it is they like. But at the end of the day, when we dish, our plates look the same except for that one thing that they replaced that you didn't make. Okay? So if you want to be vegan, that's definitely the strategy. Also, it teaches, or it has an element of sharing to it, where you are educating them without being right in their faces and telling them how to be a vegan. But instead, you are giving them food that's good for them, and they're going to be seeing the benefits. They're going to poop more regular, their skin is going to clear up, they're going to be happier people, it's going to be bouncy, their eyes are going to clear up. Like, you know, people who have chronic disease are going to start feeling better, maybe even like not medicating themselves as often, whatever. The food will testify for you. So that's just my advice. My advice is just make what you're going to eat, and then whatever he prefers on the plate, he can make himself if he doesn't want to join you on your plant-based journey. But 2 pots, sis. 2. You can't do that to yourself. You can't. For the sake of the Lord and all of heaven, you can't. Don't do that. Our next question was written in, what is this? Xhosa? By Cebo. And girl, she says, let me just read it so that you guys know why I'm so shook. She says, Kudala silindile oh no, this question I remember. I actually asked somebody to read this for me because I couldn't get the Xhosa. I don't know what you're talking about, sis. It says, Kudala silindile ukhenketho lwendlu mntase. In Xhosa, you'd read it as Kudala silindile ukhenketho lwendlu mntase. And basically, apparently, this question means that she's waiting for some kind of look through the house, basically. I'm so sorry I didn't give you guys a house tour. I'm not sorry, to be honest. No, I'm not sorry. I didn't promise anybody a house tour. I never suggested it. You didn't ask for it also. So I don't know what you're expecting. I don't know, honestly. There's no house tour for you, babes. There's a room tour if you want one. Okay. And then the next question is also in a vernacular language. This is in Zulu. I also got somebody to read this for me. It's from Ms. M-I-Z-Z, Ms. So Ms. says, she says, like, you people disrespect me, ne? On Instagram, I see you. She says, Bibi, ziza nini zingane, kudala silindile sisi. So, is that a Xhosa accent or Zulu? I don't know. But anyway, that's what she says. That's what she says, okay? Girl, you're not getting no kids. From who? Me, this girl. You know, I'm gonna put that photo of Cyril where he's like, me. Like, I think Tato Fox released Tato Fox. I hope you guys know her channel. If you don't, Google her or search for her on Instagram. Find her. She's like a really great Tswana girl living her dream up in the UK with her hubby Ska. Anyway, YouTube favorites, let's not go into it. Tato released a video, I think sometime while she was pregnant, like months ago, 3 months ago, 2 months ago, where she was saying that people really need to stop asking women about their bodies. That fertility issues are real, depression is real, mental health issues are real, and you don't know the struggle that somebody is going through. Luckily for you, I'm perfectly fine. Mental health is on point. I'm also not trying to have kids, so it's not an issue. But just be careful, because not everybody is a BB. Not everybody's cool with sharing and divulging their personal information. Okay? Yeah. So no kids. No kids for me at this point in time. Your good sis is trying to get into school. I mean, yeah. And then the last question, I think I left the spiciest questions for last. But this brother, this good gentle brother, is asking, Bibi, ujola nobani wa top 7? Oh, I'm not gonna say your name, but you know who you are. Unfortunately, you didn't shoot your shot in the time that we need to, and you're not sliding into my DMs, and we talk, but, and you must know at this point that I'm married, right? I think I should just end this video here. I've got questions and I've decided to split them into different categories. So those were all the personal questions that I was answering. Maybe I should just take this off. Just give me a minute. Give me a minute, I'll be back. Like that, she back. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I have split your questions into different categories because there were too many to answer in a single video, in my opinion, and considering that I can talk clearly. So the health and wellness questions, the kitchen and diet questions, the career and study questions, I will answer in separate videos, or in a separate video. I'm not too sure, depending on how long it gets. But thank you to everybody who took their time to just answer my question. I appreciate it, and I hope it gives you some insight into who I am as a person. I don't get too personal on the channel, but clearly from the environment, that's gonna have to change because I can't do cooking videos anymore, and I want to get back onto the tube. So yeah, the channel is going through some kind of restructuring. I don't even want to lie, it's not restructuring, but the content is going to be a bit different. Okay, all right. And yeah, thank you so very much for joining me. Please take care of yourself. We are in a pandemic. Your loved ones, keep checking in on them. Check in on your mental health. Baby girl, get hydrated, take care of your skin, pamper yourself, and most importantly, love yourself. Communicate with the guy upstairs. You know, keep that faith in check. Okay? Other than that, thank you so much and good night. Oh, I always forget to say this. Don't forget to do the right things. Do right by me. I uploaded this video. You know what? I did it all. Do right by me.